Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Samantha the Introvert. Today I want to give you my personal review on episode 1 of last Twilight. So without further ado, let's get into it. The episode starts off with Day looking nervous about the competition, so his friend August came to cheer him on, considering they are partners in the game. In the other clip, we are at an auto place where Mock works, and him along with his working friends are betting on a game, basically gambling. Because Mark lost the bet, they then stumble on badminton game with Thailand against Singapore, and immediately Mark made his bet on Singapore. They lost the bet when they didn't hit the shuttlecock. But things got bad when some guy came to cause trouble for them. The reason they missed the shot was because of his vision, and because of that he got scared and called his mother to get him home. Mark ended up in jail along with his working friends, and his ex, Fujai, came bearing bad news. Sadly, Mark's sister passed away. 1 year later, at the police station, the police asked Mark if he's still friends with the other guys, to which Mark says no. And then the police then ask if he found a job, but Mark says no because they see the house arrest around his ankle. But there was one person who saw his resume and told Mark he would hire him, but only if Mark get rid of that thing around his ankle. So that's why he's at the police station. He got rid of the thing around the ankle today. When he finally got rid of it, Mark immediately went back to the man saying he's ready to work, but the man was putting false hope for Mark. Then lied to Mark saying he already hired someone else for the job. But as soon as Mark about to leave, someone coming with their resume for the job, making it known that the man never got anyone for the job. That was spot on wrong. Mark went to his ex-girlfriend, who is now his friend, to tell her the bad news. Then the next day, they went to see his sister because it is her 1-year death anniversary. It turns out his sister was going through a lot on not achieving her goals and money problems, and because of the stress and depression, she took her own life. Fujai ended up helping Mark get an AC repair work, and it was there he met a bunch of people lining up for caretaker work because one guy said it pays a lot. At first, Mark was not interested in the work, but then he got curious and waited to get interviewed. But when the time comes, Day's older brother, Knight, says he must come another day, but Mark barging, stating it couldn't kill you to interview one more person. When the others were being interviewed, they don't like them. Boy's blind, but he can tell bullshit when he hears it. Day, who was impressed with Mark's grand opening, asked his mother to interview him, but Mark said no because he wasn't aware of what he was going to do. Then Day offers to pay him more money, but Mark still refuses and left. This guy came to where Fujai works to ask him if Mark is there, but she lied and told him that Mark is not there. Then the guy said Mark needs to talk to him about his sister's car because he can't keep it for long, and he needs to buy it from him or he will sell it. But Mark has no money. The next day, Mark went to see the guy and told the guy to sell it. But after hearing what the history of the car and Mark's sister goes through, he told Mark to think about it before selling it and gave Mark 6 months. Day and his brother at the ophthalmologist, and the doctor said Day's eyes are not as bad as before, but when the next checkup comes, he will know. Then Day went to the bathroom with the help of the nurse. Knight asked the doctor about the possibility of eye donor. They then arrived at the same place they were interviewing for caretaker, but Knight said for Day to wait in the car for him, which is a bad idea in my book. He is blind. You can't leave a blind man alone in such environment. They ended up leaving the car and went in the building, and Mark was there and saw him and decided to follow him. Because Day dropped his library membership card, Mark went to return it. When Mark asked about Day, the woman said Day got into a car accident some time before and it caused him to lose his vision. On their way home, their mother called and told Knight to discuss the document with Day, which is to have custody of Day. But Day thinks his brother just wants everything from him, including the car he's driving. Knight got frustrated and yelled at Day, stating that taking care of him is not easy and that the doctor says if he will ever get a donor for his eyes, it would take 10 years. Because of that, Day got upset and left the car in the traffic. Day almost got hit by a car, got saved by Mark. Mark offers to give Day a ride home on his motorcycle. When they got home, Day invited Mark inside to fully interview him for the job. When they got inside, Day gave Mark a task to pick any book from the shelf to read. And when he does, he said that he wants to hire Mark, even though his mother said he doesn't like it. But when Mark says he doesn't want the job and that the reason he's here was because he wanted to drop Day off, that's it. After leaving and thinking it through, he came back saying he wants the job. Mark then said he is giving Day back his library membership card. When Knight was about to get it, Mark said it is not for him, Day must get it himself. To which he does, and when Day reached him, Mark asks when he starts the job. Day then says he starts tomorrow. The lesson here is, the boy is blind, not disabled. Okay guys, that is the end of my review on episode 1 of last Twilight. Stay tuned for my review on episode 2. And as always, if you like my review, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit notification bell so you never miss any of my videos, and I'll see you next time.